So that's why I want to start. Okay. So here it is. First, we'll see the overview of a networking basic. Okay. So first of all, know about small definitions like what is network, what is networking, what is internetwork, what is internetwork, basic definition. The next one is the simple diagrams. The network is another network. This is another network. Now we are try to make a communication between these three networks through the router that is called the internetwork. Okay, so network and internetworking diagram. Next one, a type of networks like a LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN kind of stuff. Personal area network, home area network, body area network. Some different networks are there, but this is the mainly LAN and WAN. It's important. So others are CAN, MAN, PAN, and kind of stuff. It depends upon the geographical range type of network. Okay, so then we have to discuss about a small home, small office, home office kind of network. Small office, home office kind of network. So what are the devices we use simply in a home or a small office, like a routers, switches, modems, Wi-Fi routers, default gateways, kind of stuff. Either immediately or maybe once we completed a devices, we'll. What is a default gateway? What is NIC? What is an NIC? What is Ethernet card? What is MAC address? Okay. What is a MAC address? How to check the MAC address kind of stuff. Next one is what are the different cables we use, like a coaxial cable, UTP, STP cables. Okay, this keep it like UTP, STP cable. Okay, UTP, STP cable. Okay, twisted pair cable. Okay, different type of twisted pair cable and the tools we use in the cabling. Now we are not going to learn about how to do cabling part. Just know what are the tools, just for our understanding. Okay. So what is the meaning of fiber optical cable? What is the use of fiber optical cable? Okay. What are the advantages? And globally, how it is distributed, how the components are look like, the fiber optical cable. And the devices, like networking devices, switches, routers, bridges, firewalls, VPN. No. So we'll see important devices are hub, switch, router, modem. 4. Hub, switch, router, modem. Okay. Repeater is like a hub type only, but with different functionality. Bridge is not even a device. Next one is the differences like how the hubs are look like, how switches look like, what is their function, what is the use of router, bridge, what is the use of bridge, what is the use of this router, where we use the router part, and modem, what is the use of modem. And next I said no, SOHO, small office, home office kind of stuff, where we use these components and how we are using nowadays. For example, we need a switch to connect a wired devices. We need a wireless access point to connect a wireless devices. We have a required router to route between the local network to outside of the network. We need a router. And a modem used to connect internet. But now all are coming in the one single device called a Wi-Fi router. in home we are having a Wi-Fi router to get connected internet. Same. Next is a different topology. Bus topology, ring topology, mesh topology, star topology, different topologies and how they connect it. The way of connecting devices is called a physical topology. Next, we are going to discuss about some commands you have to discuss, but see this. It's about an IP address, but I will tell IP address last or maybe in middle. So see, what is an IP address? IPv4, difference between IP and MAC address. IPv4 and IPv6 differences. Okay. So how IPv4 is there? What is their ranges? What is their default subnet mask? So how subnet mask affect on your IP address? That is also we'll discuss. Next, private IP addresses. Private IP addresses. What is NAT and PAT? That is also we'll discuss. Yeah. Next one is OSLA. What are the OSLA? 7-layer modalities. Application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link layer, and physical layer. So these are the 7 layers of OSA model. Okay. So each and every layer explanation is required. So that much we will give. Okay, main points at least. We'll try. Next is protocols and port numbers. What is the use of this network protocol? What is the where we use this protocol? And what are their port numbers? Different port numbers are there, right? So the common protocols and their port numbers also listed here. And one by one layer explanation, application layer, presentation layer, transport layer. Difference between TCP, UDP, common question. What is TCP? What is UDP? What is the difference between TCP, UDP, network, data link layer, and physical layer? And matching, like how packet travel from source to destination, destination to source. And here it is importance of ping command. What is the use of ping command? Okay, then it is other commands like a ping, trace, RT. They matches like a OSA and TCP IP matching. Troubleshooting with the ping command and OSA layer and other troubleshooting things. Okay. So these are all we are going to learn, guys. It is a very big topic. So you done 50%, and still it is left over. Lot of left over. Not like your hardware or operating system. You cannot leave in middle. So a lot of small topics are there. So that is your method. గుర్తుపట్టలేదు మర్చిపోయి. Okay. My laptop is up and by accident I closed it. Okay, guys, do you understand? Are you able to hear?
Yes, a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I change from laptop. Okay. Now, of course. So this is the mainly overview of what we are going to learn about networking. Okay. So I shared a PPT to you. So please don't leave any point. Okay. So complete it as soon as you are able to do it. Okay. Almost at least I prepared those PPTs while I'm taking the class only. Not just like a copy paste or a traditional PPTs. It is not like that. While I'm taking a class, I am using that PPTs. Okay, we will close it from my mobile. Okay. So why one person is down? Yeah, I think she's in traveling. Okay. So I will give you just another 10 minutes of small introduction. Network. Okay. Can we continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good. So interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. Okay, it means you have a devices, either two or more devices. Okay, either you have a two or more devices. Okay, if you are connecting, either like you connect like this or like this. Just it's a block diagram only, guys. Connecting means you have a switch and you have a devices, or maybe you have a small what we can say directly, like a one PC to another PC direct connection or through switch, and maybe some other topology, whatsoever it is, guys. We have a connectivity. Okay, interconnection of a two or more devices is called a network. Now this is a network. For example, this is a PCA, PCB, PCC. And for example, this is switch or a hub, like a switch, for example. So this is one network. This is a network one. It's one network. So as a definition, okay, that is network. Now, if A can able to communicate, like a communication between interconnected devices, A is communicating to B, or A is communicating to C, or B is communicating to C, or C is communicating to A or B. Okay, so it is a interconnection of two or more devices network, and a communication between interconnected device is called a networking. Is called a networking. Is called a networking. Internetwork is connected. Internetwork. What is networking? Communication between interconnected devices. So if you feel confusion, then I will tell very simple, guys. You have a computer, simple. Computers are a device. What is the difference? Computer means computer only. Device means it can be any device like a mobile phone, laptop, printer, TV, all are devices only. Okay, there is a possibility of connectivity, so like that. For example, you have a computer and you are connected, that is network. If you are able to communicate from one computer to another computer, that is called networking. In a network, you are able to communicate, networking. You are just connected, network. Next is internetwork. Internetwork means you have a network like this. You have a network like this. Okay, you have a network like this. For example, this is a network 2. Okay, same. This is another network. Now, this is separate network. This is network 2. This is network 1. Okay, next 2 networks. Now, I want to connect these devices. I want to connect, but as a separate network only. Guys, there is a difference is there. You can put a wire from one switch to another switch and call it as a internetwork. No. It is again network only. It is become a single segment, single network only. If you are connected like this straightly, then it is become network only, not a internetwork. Not a internetwork. So you want to deal this one as a separate network and this side is a separate network. And we are want to make a connection between these networks. So you can connect it like this. Or you can connect it another way also there. Okay, so this is a router. This is another router. Okay, so every network has their own router or like that. So there are a lot of possibilities out there. Okay, so whatever it is, we need a border. Okay, so this is my router. This is another router. Okay. So better to take a thick color. This is a router. This is another router. Okay, so here it is. This is a one network. This is another network, but it is a interconnection of 2 or more networks. Currently 2 networks. It is a interconnection of means connecting 2 or more networks called a internetworking. It is a internetwork. Internetwork is connection of 2 or more networks. It is internetworking means communication between different networks. Communication between different networks. For example, this PC want to communicate so to other PC like this. They are able to communicate each other. So there is called a internetworking. For example, I sit in a one network. I am sitting in one network. Okay, why it is freezing every time. I am sitting in a one network. Okay, one IP config. See this. I got some different IP address. If you remember, my last IP address is different. Okay, so I'm getting this IP address. It's different from last IP address because I am in my office. I got new IP address as per my office and my subnet mask. And this is default gateway. Okay, So different office, different network, different IP address. So I am in a different network, but I want to communicate it to something like a google.com. Google.com is in different network, right? It is not in my home. It is not in my home or not in the office, not in my side by side. It is different network. This is a different network. How we can able to communicate, and what is it is called a internetworking. So like this only we are able to communicate. So it's a networks. Okay, internetworking. So here is an example. This is one network, another network, another network. Here I use only one single router to connect all these networks. Also you can use each network have their own router, and we can connect the routers in between. You can connect a router and router directly. Guys, understand up to here what is network?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So simple definition, guys. Network, networking, internetwork, and internetworking. Interconnection of two or more devices is called a network. Communication between two or more interconnected device means connected device is called networking. Internetwork is a connection of two or more networks. Connection of two or more networks called a internetwork. Internetworking means communication between different networks. Okay. Communication between different networks. So that is the point. Okay. So one more I will tell about a LAN and MAN. Okay. So this point, and then we will take a small break. Okay. So type of networks. Type of networks. What are the type of networks? LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN. PAN, HAN, SAN, BAN, SAM, WAN, so many other things are there, guys. There are all came afterwards, are just the names only. The original names are only 4 in starting. Okay. So local area network. So LAN, local area network. It means I'm in a room. I have a 2-3 computers. I connected together. That's it. So that is a LAN. Or maybe I'm in a floor. There is a 50 computers I connected together. That is also a LAN. I have a building. There are several computers. I connected all together. That is also a LAN. That is the maximum limit. It means it is a room or a floor or multiple floors or an entire building. That is a maximum size of a LAN network. CAN, campus area network. Campus area network. It means you may see the campus like university campus, college campus. Okay, so normal few colleges are a single building colleges also there. As I see in some colleges, single building colleges. Some colleges, multiple buildings are there, department wise buildings are there. If you take universities, lot of buildings are there, right? So in normal engineering college, you take engineering college, only mainly CSE department, IT department, CSC IT department, civil department, mechanical department, electronics department, electrical department. So different departments, different buildings or different floors. Okay. But if you take a university campus, arts department, science department, engineering department, and again engineering department, several departments, science department, biology side, chemical side, so physics related, math related, history related, or yeah, like that. So it will be divided into several campus, research compounds, okay, principal, dean offices, okay. So campus area network means several buildings connected together and communicate together. Okay, several buildings connected together, communicate together. But the size of the network is campus up to college, up to campus. Like you can, if you go to the TCS campus, Cognizant campus, Tech Mahindra campus. So several buildings, the one single area. All can able to communicate each other's, or we can able to connect each other or communicate each other, but within the campus. Campus area network. That's just a physical range. That's it. Metropolitan area network. In a metropolitan area network, so you have several buildings, different departments in the metropolitan areas, like cities. You can take a city like a Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi, okay, Chennai. So four major metropolitan cities. Minor means small metropolitan or cosmopolitan cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, Nagpur, Gandhinagar, like Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad or Gandhinagar, what I don't know, so that's the name, Gujarat. So Gujarat having two, three major cities also there. And we have it, but we don't recognize that city, only simple. Yeah. Whatever it is, guys, within the city, all people means different department, fire department, hospital department, or a police department. So these departments will communicate each other, connect each other, and communicate. Okay. Personal area network, sorry, wide area network. Wide area network is a global network. For example, 70s having a office in Hyderabad, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, or maybe Sri Lanka, maybe in a New Jersey, Exton, like that. So different places we have a offices. For example, here I written different geographical location. One is Paris, another one is Exton, another one is Hyderabad and Pune. Hyderabad, Pune, both are in India, but Paris in different place. Exton is in different. Paris in France and Exton is in US, right? So different geographical locations. We have a infrastructure. We are connecting each other. We are connecting in a different geographical locations using a global network. So that is a WAN connectivity. It means WAN is a global network. WAN is a global. Okay. So that is a wide area network. No limitation. So complete global network. Networks of network. Classroom one. Personal area network. Personal area network. What is a personal area network? Like if you are wearing smart watches, okay, smart watches, like smart clothes, smart goggles, like a body area network, personal area network, almost all similar kind of stuff. Okay, those kind of stuff comes under personal area network. Means you are connecting to the devices to for your purpose only. Like, okay. Home area network, home automation. Home area network is also one good thing. Like you can say, you have a smart TVs nowadays. Like you can connect in all devices and control all devices, smart devices in your home also, right? Smart TVs, smart ACs, smart AC, smart home appliances, anything like like a washing machine, smart LED, smart plugs, Alexa controller, home, Google Nest controller, kind of stuff. Okay, you can access remotely or in a home also with the voice command, or maybe self automation things also you can develop. Okay, these are mainly two things. Again, why keep a lot of distance between these things to SAN? SAN is a older one, storage area network, but SAN is not comes under this basic regular networks. LAN become campus. The campus can be like a larger. LAN is smaller. Okay, the larger the LAN within the campus is called campus area network. Larger the LAN means multiple LANs come together, but within the city metropolitan. But combination of LAN communication enter globally, that is called a wide area network. Enter global networks are connected, that is called a wide area network. But campus area network related to the storage. Sorry. Storage, SAN belongs to the storage. It's not belongs to any person. It is they use in the only enterprise purpose, only enterprise resolution purpose. So here it is a short form, guys. Here is some explanation is there, so you can read it. But I will just simple way I will tell. Guys, remember two important: LAN, WAN. LAN is a local network, and it is a private network. So one LAN is means that LAN only. Okay, it is a completely private network. WAN is a wide area network. It is a global network, networks of network. You can communicate from one place to any place in the global. Like you are accessing a google.com, means where is a Google server is located? We don't know. St. Joyce or something it is there. San Joyce, something. California. Okay. So for a lot of servers, if you search, it will show this area only. San Jose. Okay. So here is Google server. Okay. Near to the California only. So somewhere it is Google headquarters is located at 1600 some amphitheater parkway something it is showing. Okay, so it is also in California, but the servers, it's Google server. When you try and the location, who is it, where is it? Okay, so here you can go to look up kind of stuff. You can try where is the location of this particular server, physical location of the server. You can able to get it. That is no guarantee, but still it is we can able to. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, it's a global network. Somewhere is in the Google server we can able to access. Google can be in Hyderabad, Google can be in Bangalore, it can be in Singapore, it can be in San Jose or San Francisco, or maybe it is in the somewhere located in the India, right, in the world. But still we can able to access. Where is Facebook? Where is WhatsApp? Where is this Microsoft Teams? Okay, so still we can able to access because of WAN connectivity. It is a global network. It is a public, so it is spread to over entire place. Okay, we are communicating through WAN means we are communicating in the public network. What is local, guys, means you have a, for example, just for example understanding, you have a home with multiple bedrooms. Okay, 4 bedroom flat is there. It's a four bedrooms are there. You want to go from here to here, and maybe we are going from here to here, or you are going from here to here. That is completely your private only. How you do, what you do, nothing is with your public network. You don't need to take any permission to do anything. Okay, no relationship between your internet connectivity, ISP provider, internet service providers, Airtel or BSNL, nothing, no relation. You are in a purely in a LAN network. Think like that it is. That is called a private. Your own space. Okay. Nothing with the outside of the network. Okay. But when you want to communicate outside, like you want to communicate google.com, facebook.com, or your office, another private network, you want to communicate, so you don't have a direct line, right? You don't have any direct line, no physical wire is not there, and it is impossible. Of course, already lines are there. It is impossible means already lines are there, you have to go through that lines only. Okay, so you have to go with your ISP connectivity, then we can able to get connected. Okay, so that is through WAN connectivity only, wide area network connectivity. It's a LAN, it is another LAN, but both are connected via WAN connectivity. That's it is a global network, public network. Guys, one more, intranet. Intranet, internet. Can you see this picture? It is, I've written this picture like you have a server. For example, you have a server or a PC, something, it is in your network. Okay, so here it is. You have a server or a computer within your LAN network. Within your LAN network. So this is my server, web server, for example. I want to communicate to this server. How to communicate? So I'll send a packet here, and packet will go to this one. So I don't require any other device here. No default gateways, no routers, not required, because I'm in my own single LAN network, right? I'm in my private network. I'm in my own LAN network. Okay, my local network. So I'm communicating from one device to another device, or I communicating to my server within the LAN. Okay, I don't require internet connection. I don't require internet connection, not required. No router connection is required. Nothing. Very simple. A switch and the devices are connected. Mainly LAN connection is there, and I am communicating within the LAN. This is called a intra network or intranet. Intranet means internal one. Intranet. Suppose you have a want to communicate google.com or facebook.com or something server outside of your network, you want to communicate. Compulsory you have to communicate that through this internet only, right? So that is a networks of network. In a globally multiple networks are there. In globally spreaded networks are there. Okay, so this is called a internet. This is called a internet. Internet means we are connecting globally, publicly. We are accessing publicly. So compulsory we require a internet connection is required, and of course we need a router modem kind of stuff we require. So that is the difference between intranet and internet. You guys understand LAN, WAN, CAN, and intranet and internet. Intranet means local and private network. It is like a LAN network within the LAN. No one is speaking. Yeah, here to
Yes,
tell
sir.
me guys. Yeah, very good. Okay, this is like PC3 to server A intranet. Okay, so for example, you are communicating outside, that is intranet. And of course, this is default gateway explanation is also there. So when you are communicating, I will tell about default gateway. 1 second, I will draw this one. But before that one, I will ask. Guys, this is a room. This is a room. Room has a door, right? Every room has a door. Right, like this. Open or close, don't mind about it. So yeah, we are all people, like we 4 members are sitting in a room, in a single physical room, we are sitting. For example, Tarun want to talk to me something. So is it we required to go to outside? Like we have required to use a door to come to talk from here to here?
No, sir.
Or if Saujanya want to talk to Tarun something, he has to give something. Okay, means like some sharing information notes or something, like a not required to access this door, not required, we don't require this access of the door. Right, same thing, Rene is there, so third want to talk to Rene, so then it is not required of door anyway. But for example, one of your friend is waiting outside outside of the room, then you have to go and talk. You have to go and talk. We are not calling him inside. So generally, we have to go and talk. Then only we'll call him inside, right? Then what we do? We go open the door, we reach the person and share the information. If you need it, then like you can welcome him and give the information like that. Okay, something. But exactly say reverse side we'll discuss later. But what is this way? Like I have another friend is waiting outside. Again, I have to open this door, go through this door only. Okay, I have another person is there. Always go to. So when I'm communicating a person who is outside of my door, I have to go through this door only. Same way in the network. I'm in the local network. When I want to communicate to google.com, facebook.com, savantis.com, okay, microsoft.com, always I have to go through this router only. Like this, I have to go through a default gateway. Sorry, I have to go through always a default gateway. Always I have to go through the default gateway. What is a default gateway? When we require to communicate outside of the network and send packets through default gateway only. Most of the cases, your router act like a default gateway. Router is act like a default gateway. So default gateway IP address is nothing but your router IP address. Can you see here it is? This is my default gateway IP address. This is my default gateway IP address. When I'm communicating to google.com and I'm trying to communicate it to google.com, my request go through this address only. My first request go to this that address only. Then it will forward to outside. Then it will go outside. Okay. We reach the destination. Destination gives a reply. Then we'll reach again and we'll reach to our PC. Okay. So here it is. This is my LAN network. When I'm communicating outside of my LAN, I have to communicate through default gateway. Most of the cases, your router act like a default gateway. Okay, your default gateway IP address means through gateway means it is a gateway is a device, it has an IP address, and router act like a default gateway means the default gateway IP address is your router IP address. and router having two IP address. One is WAN side, another is LAN side. LAN side IP address. Okay, if you go to router settings, there you can see it. Okay, so next one is, guys, here it is. What are the basic requirement to form a network, like a NIC, cables, and networking devices, protocols, and logical addresses. Okay, so these are all we discuss afterwards. First, we'll start with what is NIC, what is a LAN card, what is Ethernet card, kind of stuff. We'll see first. Okay, second one is, of course, we'll go one by one, NIC, then media, then devices. Okay. Take a break, guys, 10-15 minutes, okay?